Hey everybody, I'm not in Wisconsin, even though I wear the M for the Brewers. I'm in La La Land. Um, I don't know about you. You know, we hear a lot of stuff in the media about what's going on in California, and a lot of people think, oh, it can't be that bad. Everybody wants to go to California because of the weather and stuff. But let me tell you something. The people, there's so many people that are living on the streets, sleeping on the sidewalks, going ahead and just having a rough time of things. Uh, they're old campers that are parked on the overpasses, over the expressways, garbages all over the place. One of the things I could tell you is I'm in an alley in near the Miracle Mile in beautiful LA, where you see all the high end stores, and like Tiffany's and all of that stuff, where you see Lamborghinis, Carreras, you name it, Bentleys, they're all out here. But also, you look around the vicinity and there's nothing but homeless people all over the place. One of the cleanest spots, believe it or not, is an alley. You know what I mean? And that's the sad part about LA. It's they talk about the movies industry is an allusion to what reality is being shown to make a movie to create whatever they want to in the pictures ideas, whether it a battle, whether it be a flight, whether it be um, you know anything, a love story, this and that. But here's the thing: you got to realize in LA, the biggest illusion that you're seeing is not on the screen; it's on the streets. And we have to really be careful that we got to take ownership and say that most of the politicians who are in the Democratic Party come from LA, LA area, from San Francisco, all these places in California. And what impact are they making on the people who live here and the people who are struggling and living on the streets? The only reason why these people ain't dying more often is because they don't freeze come wintertime. It's cold, but it's not freezing. But like I said, come election time, please, have a heart for your country. You could disagree with certain issues and stuff like this, but we can't keep allowing people like in the Democratic Party that are pushing their narratives not only on our kids, but in the way we look at stuff. You know, the the governor of San Francisco, who lives in San Francisco, made a movie for vacation to spot in sunny California. Spent, I think it was $5 billion to make, and people are making fun of the fact, where was it shot, in Jersey, because Jersey's better off than even in San Francisco. Stores are closing left and right because of drugs on the streets. People don't feel safe in the cars, this and that. And then you have the homeless that are on the streets. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's mental illness. It's mental illness." Let me tell you something. There are mental illness cases. I'll give you that, but not when you're talking about 50,000 or more. That's when it becomes a fact that there's something seriously wrong going on in California. So don't fall for the narrative that, oh, the Democrats got all the answers. They don't. They should care less about what happens to us. They're listening to people like Bill Gates, who said that we have to thin out the population, who he's buying up so many different farms so that he can uh, create products that he expects us to consume, because they're going to stop allowing real cows and pigs to be available to us. Like I said, they're trying to change our whole lifestyle. If we sit by on our hands and do nothing, then we deserve what we get. But if you believe in values of good people, good hardworking people, people who love the Lord, you don't have to agree with everything that they say, Christians. or even regular people on the streets. But you have to really think about before you make a decision of what they're actually saying. And when you actually see it on the streets, when you actually see these people that are going through what they're going through, you can't deny the fact that there's a big smoke and mirrors situation going on in California. And that's the problem. I really want people to be aware of things. What you're seeing is not what you're really seeing. Everything is, like I says, baloney. Trust in the fact of people like me who have gone here. Do your research. You'll realize that, California, Chicago, New York, with all these illegal aliens that have come over the borders, we're putting them up in 4 or 5 star hotels and stuff, and that's great for them. But they're not even eating the meals provided by them. They're complaining that they want to have foods like they had back home, and they're throwing stuff out. They're making messes in the rooms, and people can't make any money who work there because they got to take care of these people just as if they were a paying customer. So they don't get no tips or anything like that. They just get their base sale. So please, use your head come election time. Don't fall for all this baloney. Listen to people like me who are actually here. Uh, I'm going to be sending pictures and everything as I can. I'm here on work, but what I'm telling you is these are facts, people, and you could look at them and pretend that it doesn't exist or it's really not that way. Hollywood will say anything in order to protect their society. That's what they want to do. They won't truly say what they believe behind closed doors. But really, when it comes down to it, the only thing they want to protect is their jobs. So that's why they agree with all this stuff. They don't have to deal with the real world like you and me and other people who have to work a 9 to 5 job in a sweatshop or work on the streets loading and unloading trucks, and not getting any benefits anymore because it's becoming too expensive for employers to give any kind of benefits. Besides they pay exactly what we pay, and our taxes that come out of each check that we work. So open your eyes, open your ears, search, please, and then pray about it. You know what I mean? Just really think about it before you pull the lever and vote for who you want to vote for. It can't be a party line anymore. I remember people in the city of Chicago that they liked Mayor Daley, and they always voted Democratic because Mayor Daley was their mayor. We can't do this anymore. The Democratic Party are trying to basically destroy America, destroy our dollars, destroy everything about it, so that they can have full control over everything, every aspect of our life. The food, the who gets medical care and who doesn't. If you're fine with that, then fine. You deserve what you get. But if you really care about your kids, your cousins, your uncles, your grandparents, your mother, father, please think about it before you pull that lever. I will talk to you later. May God bless you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. And let's try to change this world once and for all. But let's start with the United States. Let's be that example. Forget about the global warming initiative. How about just starting about taking care of ourselves? That's what Trump wanted to do. Take care of our country first, because we're the ones that have to take care of ourselves. Nobody is ever there rushing to our aid. They're really not. We're always there for everybody else, and we're condemned and criticized for everything that we do. Make that stand. Do your research. Pray about it. Okay? God bless you. God bless America.